Hello everyone, I'm Phil Haselden from Specialist Access Engineering. We are the UK dealers for the IMER range of spider lifts. I just wanted to do a small video today, just going through the emergency lowering on this machine, the IMER R23DA. Useful if you're a hire in this machine at the minute, or you own this machine. Just save this video if you can, refer back to it if you ever need to. So the emergency lowering we'd usually need to do on this machine if there's a stability issue with the outriggers. So if the outriggers have sensed that they have lost ground contact, or there could be an issue with the machine's engine or various other reasons. Usually it's because of stability, and I get the phone call. I've not done the emergency lowering before, I don't know how to do it, so I just thought I'd do a quick video just giving you the basic instruction. If you ever need more information though, you can always contact myself. Always available for help. So the first thing we need to do is we need to locate the operator's manual, which is here. You find page 106. That pretty much has all the information that you'll need. We also need to take the cover off the left hand side chassis. That's where most of the valves are. And we also need to locate our emergency lowering toolkit, which on newer models is in this cover, in this tube. Some of the older models, the tools might be cable tied to some of the hoses, or it could be in the operator's manual box. So in the toolkit we have two valve actuators, which I'll explain what they do in a minute. We've got a 13mm spanner and a 24mm spanner, which I'll also show you what they are needed for in just a moment. So to start off, on page 106, when we want to do an emergency function, we have to activate the two proportional valves, YV1 and YV2. These valves, when screwed in, give flow to the other valves, so you are able to activate them and bring the machine down depending on what function you need. So YV1 and YV2 are located on A valve block, which is this one. These are the two valves. They've got the thumb screws in, so you know they're the ones that need to be activated. So we'll just go ahead and screw those in now. The next function is we need to figure out which function we need to bring down. So I think at the minute we've got the riser boom up, and we've got the primary boom up as well, so we need to get them down. The machine looks to be in the center position. Obviously if we're bringing the machine down, we need to make sure that it's in the center position and not over one of the outriggers, because we could damage an outrigger and we're in even more trouble there. So let's bring down the riser boom. So if we have a look on page 107, we've got a diagram of B, C and D valve blocks. So what we need to do is we need to find the icon for the riser boom. So the riser boom is on valve block C, and we've got YV23 and YV24. So YV23 and YV22. YV22 has got the riser with the arrow pointing down, so that is the valve that we need to activate. We can also see on valve block C, YV22 is the bottom valve on the left hand side. So now we need to find valve block C. If we just look up, we can see valve block C. Obviously if the machine's rotated round, it'll be on the opposite side. So as we look, we've got a cutout on each side of the valve block. We can see 1, 2, 3 solenoids on each side. So what we're looking for is the left hand valve at the bottom, which is this one at the bottom. So using our 24mm spanner, we can get that outer nut off that holds the coil on. Some of the older models, if the coil's not been off before and the nut's not been loosened, it might be a bit tight, in which case you can use the 13mm spanner to take this box off. So if we remove the nut for the coil, we don't need to remove. Oh, there that goes. We'll find that in a minute. So now the nut is off for the valve. We now need to use our valve actuator. First of all, just unscrew the thumb screw. What this will do screw this in over the top of the valve where you've took the nut off. Once that's tight, then you can screw in the thumb screw until that stops. Again, you don't need to be using any pliers to get this in, finger tight's fine. Once that's both tight, we then need to find our emergency motor key switch. Every machine that's in the UK currently has the emergency motor on it. If it doesn't have the emergency motor on it, then we'll have to use the hand pump, but because every machine's fitted with one, it shouldn't be a problem. So now with the two proportional valves activated, the valve activated for the riser, we can just flick this switch, and now you'll see the riser boom is coming down. Once we've brought the riser boom down, then we need to find out which is the main boom. So again, we'll look at our diagrams and find the main boom. The main boom here is YV20 and YV21. We're going to go for that down one with the arrow down, which is YV20 on block C. So as we can see here, it's the middle valve on the left. Again, valve block C, middle valve on the left, which will be that one. What we'll do is we'll take the nut off, screw the valve actuator in, and then flick the key switch for the emergency lowering again. If you follow the manual, it'll tell you every function you need to activate, every valve you need to activate to bring the machine down. Once you've got the machine down, if it's a stability issue, once it's stowed, it should reset and you'll be able to bring the outriggers up and reset the machine, or bring the outriggers up, drive it home for further investigation. Once the machine's fully down, put all your tools back into the cylinder, into the tool case. Unscrew the proportional valves, and away you go. Put the cover back on and away you go. Again, if you need any more information, don't hesitate to contact me. If you're stuck on the field or if you've got problems, give me a call. This video serves to sort of help anyone out that's never done it before or they forgot how to do it. Give me a ring if you need me. Thank you very much.